Sir, the primary shields are down. The bulkhead is being breached. Life support is failing. Sir, we're being boarded!
We surrender! Please! No! This just in, a report of an attack on a station in the Outer Rim was carried out by unknown assailants. It appears there are no survivors. The suspects appear to have been powerful and well organized.
You mind if I sit here?
Into the identity of the attackers. If you seem
Thanks.
suspicious or have any information that can lead to their arrest, please contact UHF authorities.
So, where are y'all from?
Nowhere in particular. Where are you headed to on the Outer Rim then?
AC plus 79, 38, 88. We're looking to start a new life there on a new planet. It'll be free and simple.
Really? Not too many folks looking to start a new life these days.
You'd be surprised. A lot of folks are looking to get away from their old boring lives. They want a fresh start.
That's interesting. Can't say I've heard of AC plus 79, 38, 88?
If you don't mind me asking, do you have a place to go? A place to call home?
I don't need anywhere to go. Just go where my feet take me.
No, I mean you could come with us. That is, unless your feet decide to take you somewhere else.
Well, I don't have anywhere else to go. I guess I'll take you up on that offer. So, can you tell me about this planet? What's it like?
Well, things aren't looking so good at the moment. Seems recently the governor issued a decree stating that all people should stay away until they get things straightened out with the invading pirates.
That sounds to me like you should be going in the opposite direction. No?
See, the thing is, we don't trust the guy one bit. In fact, there's a pretty good chance there's no pirates there at all.
So you're going to directly disobey the governor of a planet and do exactly what he said not to do, even though there's a chance he isn't lying?
Well, just a few days ago, we bought a territory on this planet, believing it would be the best place for our new home. We better get started on it as soon as possible, or else it'll go to waste.
Makes sense. We have to distrust each other. It's our only defense against betrayal.
People, please. Let's be civilized here. The last thing we need now is a situation of panic. I cannot express this enough. Now that I have your attention, I must inform you that the UHF sector station has been destroyed, and all of the brave men and women who served you have perished. This is indeed a tragic incident, and no one could have foreseen the amount of destruction that these outlaw groups have caused. Friends, I hear your cries of outrage and sorrow, and I weep with you. However, I must also inform you that due to the nature of these circumstances and the circumstances of our Federation, no aid will be sent. And as much as I would like to carry out the swift and necessary justice that our fallen servicemen deserve. We sadly do not have the required resources to carry out such a task. Yes, I know that the move will inconvenience many of you, but it is of utmost importance that you comply. Transportation will be provided by myself for only a small fee of...
Listen up! We would greatly appreciate it if you would listen to our demands. That is, if you would like to keep your heads attached to your shoulders. We leave you with these options: either surrender your planet and leave these premises entirely, or stay here and die. Here is a demonstration in case our threats weren't enough. There is nothing left for you here. I would suggest the latter route. Leave while you still have your lives. You have 3 days.
I've received word that the territory in Arkan has been annihilated.
Sir, we need to get you to a safe house immediately. The pirates could raid us at any time.
They're hardly a problem. I have the situation under control.
Father, don't you understand how dangerous this situation is? We need you to evacuate immediately.
Ihona, you will refrain from using that title while on duty.
Sir, we need to assure the safety of you and your staff.
I am in charge here. You follow my orders, and my orders are final. I will stay here.
I apologize, sir. I only am looking out for your safety.
No need to worry about me. Now, I have a meeting to attend to.
Howdy, stranger. You probably shouldn't be visiting these parts around this time.
So I've seen. What brings you to this side of the galaxy anyhow?
Well, you see, some of us needed a change. A place to begin again. Seeing as the planet is resource bare, but already habitable, it's a cheap place to go, even if it isn't known too profitable.
Why would the pirates want the land so badly if the planet is poor?
Beats me, but I'm convinced. After all the raiding and their new demands, it's about time I'd be leaving, even if I will miss the natural air.
It's a shame to see people leaving like this. I'm really taking a liking to this planet myself.
Well, you best drop that opinion before the pirates drop you. You've seen what they can do if you resist.
Yes, I did. Safe travels, dear.
Excuse me, sir, but what action is being taken about the pirates?
Nothing can be done. We can only wait.
I find that hard to believe. Why can't we fight back? I think that if we took charge and used our forces against them, our power would be strong enough to defend against them.
Excuse me? You're out of place, boy. Stay out of this. There has been progress fighting off the pirate horde. However, we need to address a certain issue, and it's very unfortunate that this has to be mentioned. But I have received word that there is a traitor. It is highly likely that they are sitting among us, working for the pirates. Hold your accusations. There must be order. Now, I have a candidate and viable evidence against him. He is sitting among you today. The traitor is the newcomer. There is reason to believe anyone who wishes to stay on the planet would be working for the pirates.
Was there?
The reasonable conclusion can be made that anyone working for the pirates would do so because of territorial payment. Now, it's quite an obvious observation, and therefore, he is the prime suspect. Now, please, go about your daily business and evacuate quickly.
Sir, I don't see why you accuse this man. There's no proof he's done anything wrong.
Don't question me. You do what I say. I have made a case for him already, and it is clear that he is guilty.
I apologize. I'll secure him. I'm sorry I have to do this, but I have no choice. I'm losing my father's respect. One more slip up and I'm done for.
You're just doing your job. I wouldn't expect anything different.
You don't know me.
I don't have to know you. I know your type. This ain't the first time I've been handcuffed and locked away.
That sounds like a story for another time. But for right now, we need to worry about your case. I think you're innocent, but my father's a good man. He only looks out for his community and does what's best for them.
If you're such a good man, then why wrongly accuse me? I'm an innocent man being locked up in prison.
If you're an innocent man, then you'll stay with me when I release you from your restraints. And if you don't, you're as guilty as you are charming, and I'll have to kill you.
There's been a minor complication. I need you to deal with it immediately. We cannot let anything stand in our way. I can get you what you need. Just make sure you fulfill your end of the bargain.
Don't worry, we will be thorough.
I'm sure you will this time.
All you have to do is sign the checks. Tell us we're doing a good job, and you can keep your planet once we have driven all of the people off of it. That business on Torth was because of you and your bad information. I lost good men to get you your jewel.
Why, you insolent...
Just remember, I am the one with the space laser and the army of pirates.
Now, I am the one who gave you that laser in the first place. That diamond powers your precious laser.
Just keep your mouth shut and let me and my men do the rest. You will get your secret resource, and no one will know any better.
Fine. Just do what is asked of you. And one more thing, I expect results. If that blasted girl gets in the way, kill her.
So be it.
My boots. That's a little strange. Well, I did what you asked. I didn't run away. I didn't do anything. Why won't you let me go?
I still can't be sure. Of course, any criminal would have done the same. But I need a test to see if you truly are innocent or not.
I'll do anything if it means getting out of here.
Alright, then answer me this. What's someone like you even doing here? You're a stranger here, a lone wanderer. What reason could you possibly have to come to this worthless rock of a planet?
In a universe like ours, no one can afford to just sit around and watch as life passes by. I'm a wanderer because it gives me freedom, and that's a concept that you wouldn't understand.
Well, that's all I need to hear.
Finally, now you understand.
But if you're so innocent, then why is my father so convinced that you're a spy?
I don't know, he's your father. Don't you know him by now? Does he always tell the truth?
I can't answer that question.
Ironically, you just did.
Wait, didn't your boots pick up radiation when we came in here? I thought it wasn't supposed to pick up things like that. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
I hadn't really thought about it before, but yes, now that you mention it, where would I have picked up radiation? The space station filters out harmful radiation from the sun. The only other place I've walked since the last radiation test was AC plus 793888.
So you're suggesting that there's harmful radiation with the crust? Surely just plain old dirt and grass couldn't do that. There must be something else down below, something more valuable.
I've got it. It all makes sense now. The pieces of the puzzle fit perfectly.
Care to explain?
Gladly. I'll be straightforward with you. Your father knows something no one else does. The people of this planet are calling the land useless and barren, but it's far from it. Hidden beneath the surface is a valuable resource. A resource so valuable that a gram could be sold for millions. Your father, the governor, knows this.
He's completely aware that thousands of people are settling atop this planet with riches right underneath their noses.
But even, you're right, why would he be pushing everyone off the planet? Wouldn't he want everyone to stay and share the money? That would make him extremely popular.
To be honest, I don't think popularity is his major concern right now. The way this system works, whoever owns the land gets all the rights to it, and they don't have to share it or give a scrap of it away. Finders keepers in layman's terms.
So what you're saying is my father is scaring the people away to get the valuables for himself? I find that hard to believe. He clearly wants to save the people from the bandits. They're a major threat.
Sure, they may be a threat to the people, but to the governor, I'm afraid not.
Just what do you mean? What are you saying?
What I'm saying is, your father's a rich man, correct?
Yes, and?
Well, then he has enough money to pay a certain group of people to do the dirty work. Am I wrong?
No, in fact, you're actually starting to make some sense.
I was hoping I would.
Well, if we're right, we better get going quick. I don't care about respect. He's never given me any.
In that case, we have a planet to save.
This is no longer amusing to watch. I've been keeping my eyes on you two, especially you. I've seen you grow in the shadows of your father, and trust me, I have seen it all.
It was you! I've been dealing with you my whole life. You killed innocent people and terrorized us.
Don't jump to conclusions. I know something you don't. It is not me who calls the shots around here. You see, I am but a humble space privateer. The real bad guy is your father. Don't you get it? Your father is the real menace here. Talk about living behind a mask. He planned this out for years. Do you think he came to this rock for its beautiful surface? No. He knew what was buried below the surface, and he kept it to himself. Your father is a coward and a traitor to his people. I am only the tool of his ultimate objectives.
For you, the journey is over.
First mate, I trust you can clean up this mess and report back to me when you're done. My work here is finished.